Hi, I'm Jody.
And I'm Mariah.
We're Beargrass Thunder. We're here at the Logan Street Market, Smoketown Community Garden on the intersection of Logan Street and Kentucky.
In front of Logan Street Market's parking lot.
Boom! This community garden has been here for about, I would say, 2 months now. And we're just getting started. You know, it's really cool to see what you can harvest, and it just takes a little bit of time and a little bit of effort and a few seeds, and you can really feed a whole lot of people with it.
I want to show this off here. So this is our garlic, and garlic's harvestable about late May, early June. So they're even a little late here, but you can tell that they, instead of seeding, some of them are going to seed. So they put out flowers and gone to seed. But some of them have done, so we know that it's ready to be dug up because the top part has died. And this was just a clove of garlic that we put in. So now we have these beautiful little garlic pearls. So you got one clove of garlic, so we just put in a sprouted clove of garlic. And garlic's funny, you plant it really late, early winter, late fall.
So we have a lot of different plants here at the Smoketown Community Garden over on the intersection of Kentucky and Logan here. So we got some red Russian kale here that is pretty easy to harvest. If you have kale, you always want to start with the bottom leaves. You don't want to start with the top because that's the new growth. If I was to take these leaves out in the top, it would actually stop growing, or at least stunt the growth a little bit. So when I harvest, I look for the bottom leaves, and I just pick them off. Make sure it's kind of balanced. And don't try to take too much, because you don't want to kill the plant. They still need leaves for photosynthesis. But all of this stuff here, it's good to go. So I could wash this off when I get home and chop it up, and now I got a kale salad. Put it in the air fryer, I got some kale chips.
We'll do the same thing to this guy. It's almost kind of like a peeling the banana motion.
And every leaf we take off, that basically tells the kale that any new growth needs to happen in the top where the leaves aren't as big. So by removing what we call pruning some of the vegetables, it'll actually help encourage it to grow a little bit better. So just some routine garden maintenance actually makes a lot of difference in your garden. Some of the other plants that we have some lettuce. These are heads of lettuce that we planted. And these are pretty tender. All of this is pretty new growth, so if I wanted to,
we could peel some things off the top.
When you peel lettuce, remember, always start from the outside in. The inside is going to be the most tender. So if I was wanting to take a whole head, it would just be as simple as twisting this. So I got a whole head of lettuce here. And if I wanted
that one.
Yeah, we'll leave this one. What I do if I wanted a salad or just a little partial bit of lettuce, I would take off the exterior leaves on multiple plants. That way one plant doesn't get whacked too much. Some of the other plants we have here, this is a tomato. And I know it's a tomato because of these funny shaped leaves it has, very tiny, as well as yellow flowers. And so these flowers, that's going to be where the tomato starts. And then finally, there's another tomato here, but one of the only other plants that we have over here are collards. And collards are up in the top here. They've been chewed up by some caterpillars. But the collards are really good for cooking with, and they are very heat tolerant. Collards, they'll keep growing, and you'll need to cook with them. You can't eat those raw. And then finally here we have a little sunflower, and it's about to put out a flower. This is the start of the flower bud. But we didn't plant this. This kind of came along, so I like to think that it was some kind of a bird. But that's a really fun thing to see flowers and new life in an area where before this it was just a grass patch. And to be able to have more vegetables in a community, all you need is good dirt and a couple of things of lumber. And you can do this anywhere. So thank you so much for watching our videos. We are so excited to share what we know about gardening with you. And if you want to know how to make some of these raised beds yourself or how to start gardening, check out our YouTube. Feel free to hit that subscribe button or go to www.beargrassthunder.com for more information. We'd love to come out to your front or backyard and make it a yard.
And if you're looking for exclusive Beargrass Thunder content, make sure you join our Patreon, where we have exclusive products, videos, and inside content to all of our videos.